I'm gonna start blushing in YouTube.
Edit now.
Edit it, no.
No, don't edit this
It's pretty
thing.
clean compared to what I would have said.
Yeah. So anything that you think that you should do into a listing to get it sold? So in closing,
Just be firm and true to
Sell
them.
it.
That's it.
motivation.
Yeah.
Okay, the higher the motivation, the lower the price. The lower the motivation, the higher the price that the seller wants.
Yeah.
Okay?
They're
The
still
more
in la la
difficult it
land.
is for you.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so let's do a little role play with my Eastern Avenue.
Okay?
You know, I've been trying to update them every week. Sometimes she calls me back, sometimes she doesn't.
Mhm.
My listing expires on April 9th,
Okay?
and it's ridiculously overpriced.
Okay.
I mean, the minimum I would relist it for would be $249. That would-
Okay.
Actually, it should be $199, but I
So
would-
you have to call her and say, you gave it a...
we only got that one offer in this whole time, and she
Okay.
hasn't been willing to listen to, oh, I don't think my husband will accept any
So
less
what would you
than-"
like to do with that list, with that property then? What were you going to do with that property? Are you guys gonna develop the property? Are you guys gonna keep it? That property will become a liability. Somebody can get in there, somebody can commit a crime in there, so anything can happen in that property. The city can come down on you. But see, those things are the motivation for these people. You need to find out what is the real motivation to hold on to the property. Do they need to go through the probate? Okay, so why don't they go to court and get the property to their names? Ask them that. Why don't you go through the probate?
I've asked all those questions, and they keep flip-flopping around, and it's just a huge waste of my time.
They can probably use the $50,000 value, go to the probate court, don't pay the probate taxes because below a certain amount there isn't any taxes to be paid. Then they get the property by a judge into their names. Now they can do anything they want with it,
But
right?
it's a longer wait though.
No, it's just applying for the probate court. There is no value in the property. We put it from the market for $300, it didn't sell, so the property is worth $100. See if the court referee accepts the $100 and close your transaction. But I have no idea what is the motivation for these people.
Well, first they say they want to sell it, and then they go, well, we're not in a hurry, and the other heirs want us to sell, but we want a certain price. It's completely ridiculous. So, I mean, I want to go back to them like some of this language and say,
Would you pay that other heir what you think your property is worth? Why don't you pay? I mean, if there's 3 heirs and the property is worth $300,000, right? Give $100,000 to the other person, and then you get it 100%, and that way you don't have to deal with that heir. Would you be willing to pay that? They won't.
Anyway, I just want to like get rid of it, you know?
Yeah, the property is not worth it to have a listing that doesn't sell.
Right.
Okay? Or if you want to keep it on the market doing
I
nothing.
mean, how would you say it to pitch it like, I'm sorry, I just won't do this. Not like, if you won't do this for me, it's more like, look, I can take it or leave it. So if you want me to help you, this is what we're going to need to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, good luck.
Yeah, but you call them a week before and I said, hey, the listing is coming to an end on such and such a day. You know, next week you call them. I said, I have done everything in the book to get this property sold at the price you wanted. You already had it for sale with another company. It came as a rebound. It was expired listing, okay? In the meantime, the market is still dropping, okay? It expired with an agent. Now it's going to finish up with another agent because you're not realistic as to the price. Do you really seriously want to sell this property for what it's worth? And what it's worth is the 180 that I have the offer. Because nobody, that listing is being exposed to the market. Maybe it's overexposed, you know? And nobody wants it. It's in a red zone. Nobody can park outside on the street. Right next to an apartment that is, you know,
Meth lab heaven.
you know, and then it's the single house that was there that was all total remodel. It was like $400,000. This house needs $200 to redo it. It needs to be torn down. So what is the value for the piece of land? 100?
Actually, land value is 90,000 to 130 somewhere in
So
there.
that's what it is.
Oh, Joe, you know what to say.
You know what to say.
I'll say.
Goodbye. See ya.
Adios.
On YouTube?
Jimmy, that's the end of the class.
He won't see me. thing, it's another, you know. Do the hand thing. That was good.
Either 10% or you get